Mr. Bigelow?
Don't get feeling sorry for me or I'll give you a slap on the jaw. And don't you feel sorry for me either.
I don't feel sorry for you, Mr. Bigelow.
She walked. You're a liar. You are feeling sorry for me. I see it in your face. You think now that you fired me, I won't be able to find another job.
Well, what do you do now, Mr. Bigelow?
Well, whenever anything bothers me, I'll drink a glass of beer. Whenever anything bothers me, I always drink a glass of beer.
Then you are bothered about losing your job.
No, only about how I'm going to pay for the beer. Will you pay for it? You? How much money you got?
43 cents.
And you? I asked you how much money you got? I understand. You needn't cry about it. I'm going to the Carousel to get my things. Stay here till I get back. Then we'll go have a drink. It's all right. Keep your money. I'll pay.
Julie? Julie? Do you like it?
I don't know.
Did you like it when he talked to you that way? When he put you on the carousel that way? Did you like that?
I'd rather not say.
You're a clear one, Julie Jordan. You are quieter and deeper than a well. And you never tell me nothing.
There's nothing that I can't choose to tell.
You've been acting most peculiar. Every morning you're awake ahead of me. Always sitting by the window.
I like to watch the river meet the sea.
That was it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
When we work.
Yeah. Let's give it to you from the it's okay, no worries. 26. And
When we work in the mill, weaving at the loom, you gaze absent-minded at the roof. And half the time your shadows get tangled in the thread till you can't tell the warp from the woof.
Tain't so.
You're a queer one, Julie Jordan. You won't ever tell nobody what you think. You're as tight-lipped as an oyster, and as silent as an old Sahara sphinx.
Sphinx.
Huh?
Sphinx.
Sphinx.
You spell it with an X.
That's only when there's more than one. Julie, I've been busting to tell you something lately.
Yeah?
The reason I didn't care to tell you before was because you didn't have a feller of your own. Now you've got one, and I can tell you about mine.
I'd love to go to Father Carey. What's his name?
His name is Mr. Snow, and an upstanding man is he. He comes home every night in his round bottom boat with a net full of herring from the sea. An almost perfect home.
perfect.
As refined as a girl So he'll know that every little bee at right can be a living in a cottage by the sea with me. Mr. Snow, that young seafaring, bold and daring, bid we were scared overbearing, darling Mr.
Harry, I'm so happy for you.
So you see, I can understand now how you feel about Big Mole.
You still here?
You told us to wait for you.
What do you think I want with two of you? And then one of you is to wait. The other can go home.
All right.
One of you goes home. Where do you work?
Bascom's Cottonville, just a little ways up the river.
And you?
I work there too.
Well, one of you goes home. Which of you wants to stay? Come on, speak up. Which of you stays?
Whoever stays loses her job.
How do you mean?
All Bascom's girls have to be respectable. We all have to live in the mill boarding house, and if we're late, they lock us out and we can't go back to work there anymore.
Is that true? Will they bounce you if you're not home on time?
That's right.
Sure.
I can't tell you what to do.
All right. You stay if you like.
All right, you'll be discharged if you stay.
Should I go?
Why do you keep asking me that?
You know what's best to do.
All right, Carrie.
You can go home. Well, good night.
Now we're both out of a job. Have you had your supper?
No.
You want to go eat out on the pier?
No.
Anywhere else?
No.
You don't come around the carousel very much. Only seen you 3 times before today.
I've been there much more than that.
Is that right? Did you see me?
Yes.
Did you know I was Billy Bigelow?
They told me.
You got a sweetheart?
No.
Don't lie to me.
I haven't anybody.
You stayed here with me the first time I asked you. You know your way around? All right, all right.
No, I don't, Mr. Bigelow.
And suppose I suppose you don't know why you're sitting here, like this, alone with me. You wouldn't have stayed so quick if you hadn't done it before. What did you stay for anyway?
So you wouldn't be left alone.
Alone? God, you're dumb. I can have all the girls I want. Don't you know that?
I know, Mr. Bigelow.
What do you know?
That all the girls are crazy for you. That's not why I stayed. I stayed because you've been so good to me.
Well, then you can go home.
Well, I don't want to go home now.
Suppose I go away and leave you sitting here.
Even then, I wouldn't go home.
You know what you remind me of? The girl I knew on Coney Island. Tell you how I met her. One night at closing time, you just put the lights on the carousel. Just as...
Evening, Mr. Bascom. Evening, Timothy. Nice night. Indeed it is. Mr. Bascom, one of your girls? One of my girls? Is that you, Miss Jordan?
Yes, Mr. Bascom.
Whatever are you doing out this hour? You know what time we close our doors at the mill boarding house. You couldn't be back home now if you ran all the way.
No, sir.
It's you, Sideburns.
There now. Don't you go to calling Mr. Bascom names, unless you're fixing to get yourself into trouble. We got a report on this fella from the police chief at Bangor. He's a pretty sly gazebo. Come up from Coney Island.
New York, eh?
He works on carousels. Makes a specialty of young things like this and gets them all moony-eyed, promises to marry them, and takes the money.
I ain't got no
Speak
money.
when spoken to, miss.
Julie, you've heard what kind of blackguard this man is. You're an inexperienced girl, and he's imposed on